You're in danger.
We have a problem. Let's go get Britt.
Welcome to General Hospital Forever, your channel for all things General Hospital. Relive iconic moments, beloved characters, and timeless drama. Subscribe now to keep the legacy alive. Britt's risky charade, Maxie's emergency, and Sidwell's messy love life. Britt will carry out a dangerous ruse while Maxie makes an emergency phone call. Jen Sidwell will also have a complicated romantic life. At home and heart, Maxie will issue an SOS to Martin, who will rush over for an urgent meeting. Maxie will really consider going against her partner's stated wishes, thus she will want to know if she can be dumped at deception. Maxie may be willing to turn over the evidence against Sonny Cornthos to the cops, which presents a problem for Sidwell. It is possible that Sidwell may take dramatic measures to neutralize Maxie, which could lead to kidnapping drama. Speaking of Sidwell, he will be guarded about his genuine feelings for Lucy. Although there is mutual interest here, Sidwell will find it difficult to be open about their relationship. Over with Brooke Lynn, she will also struggle with honesty. Brooke Lynn is still angry by Lois' falsehoods about Gio, but others will believe she is being too harsh on her mother. That someone could be Flora, who had a lengthy talk with Lois before returning to Bensonhurst. Flora may speak with Brooke Lynn this time, and persuade her to improve her mother-daughter bond with Lois. At Sonny's residence, he will respond to Drew's ferocious threat. Drew is willing to have Michael imprisoned for assault if Sonny does not follow orders. Drew will try to turn this situation in Willow's favor, but Sonny will be enraged. Something tells us eavesdropping Ada Turner might step out and surprise Sonny by putting Drew in his place. Jordan will observe Stella getting into hot water at GH, therefore it appears she will call Curtis to keep him updated on the fraud inquiry. Curtis will inform Portia of the worrying news, and will most likely rush to the hospital shortly thereafter. Stella will become agitated due to the impending grilling, and based on some other upcoming GH spoilers, she may experience a medical crisis as a result. Britt will order Jason to accompany her to Dalmatia as soon as possible in order to entice him away from Pascal, and provide an explanation. Britt, on the other hand, will find herself in a pickle and forced to carry out a risky charade, so Jason may have to go along with whatever she comes up with. Meanwhile, it appears that Jocelyn will successfully defeat the men attacking Vaughn, and leave him impressed. In a shocking turn of events, both Michael and Willow lose custody. According to General Hospital spoilers, both Michael and Willow may lose custody in a huge plot twist. Will secrets and rash actions affect everything? Willow has already expressed concern about the ramifications of the slap she dealt to Lucas. Lucas agreed not to report it for the time being, but this may change depending on how the tale progresses. Willow may face termination at GH, which would jeopardize her prospects of regaining custody or even visits. Willow does not need to lose her money or stability as a result of a physically damaging meltdown. Of course, Dante offered to look into the traffic camera footage from near the Q estate on July 4th. If they can establish Willow was in her car approaching the Q mansion, it will strengthen the argument that Willow was Daisy's stalker. That might be another major blow to Willow, but she is not the only one taking risks that could backfire. Michael just decked Drew in front of numerous witnesses in Metro Court, thus Drew may have him arrested for assault. Drew has already been by Sonny's apartment to utilize the issue as leverage, so he is not wasting any time. Although Ada Justine may intervene and try to silence Drew, his feud with Michael is far from over. Michael and Sonny will benefit from all of this, but Drew, who is outraged, will undoubtedly find a way to retaliate. If this continues and Michael allows himself to be persuaded, he may have too many furious outbursts. If things continue as they are, Michael and Willow's aggressive behavior may cost them custody of Wiley and Amelia. Could someone like Carly or Nina eventually get custody of the kids? Amelia and Wiley's future is undetermined at this time, so stay tuned for updates on all of Willow and Michael's custody issues. Laura needs her husband right now for this reason. According to General Hospital spoilers, Laura could not have needed her husband Kevin more than right now. Laura needs her husband now for this reason. As many General Hospital fans are aware, Laura is dealing with the aftermath of Measure C, and is on the verge of losing her mayoral seat. And, while she has become very close to Sonny, let us be honest, he is the last person she should be around right now. In reality, he is harming her image rather than boosting it. Fans are keen to see Kevin return to television, but he appears to be missing. Or not right now. As our loyal readers would imagine, the internet had a lot to say about the situation. Some have even said, Kevin has not been on screen in many, many months. No mention of him, no phone calls between husband and wife. In addition, there are no SMS, video chats, or even simple emails. What is next for Laura Spencer? The one person she confides in is exactly the one she should avoid right now. Another critic stated, he is having his finest life on Beyond the Gates. He plays a gangster having an affair with a beautiful woman. He appears on film a lot more than Kevin did, and he has a really meaty plot. And then there was this comment, John is only recurring on BTG, so he may still appear on GH, schedules permitting. Laura mentioned yesterday that Port Charles is safer with Sonny, which was incorrect. I think it would be interesting if Kevin was murdered as collateral damage in one of Sonny's battles. I wonder if Laura would consider Sonny's safety net after that. General Hospital spoilers, Kelly says Britt is aware that Jason survived. Is she being threatened into silence? Kelly exposes a bombshell about Britt's knowledge of Jason's survival, raising the question of whether she is being forced to remain silent due to severe threats. General Hospital spoilers state that Britt, aka Kelly, is already aware that Jason is alive. Fans are aware that Britt is being detained by someone, and is likely being threatened to do their bidding. Is Jason what they are using to keep Britt in line? Kelly requested information when she agreed to return. Kelly wanted to know critical Britt information before she returned. Kelly spoke with GH executive producer Frank, as well as co-head writers Elizabeth and Chris, to learn more before her start date. Kelly wanted to know what had happened while she was gone. Kelly explained, so we had a complete chat, and they gave me an update on where this was all going, how Britt survived, and everything. Kelly was expecting an emotional reunion, at least from Britt, until she learned that Britt already knew Jason was alive when he came looking for her. The internet has perks. Britt has obviously been keeping up with Port Charles on the internet. Of all, Jason's return from the dead was significant news, even if he had been aiding the lull rather than going home. Of course, this implies that Britt is aware of Sam's death, and that Jason is also alone. Of course, Britt has been seen looking up information about the nurses' ball, as has Liesel and Rocco. Britt may not be surprised that Jason is alive, but she still has feelings about him coming to find her. Will Britt tell Jason what is going on? Jason had to go find Britt. Jason was devastated to find that Britt died while he was away. However, as soon as he realized she was not dead, Jason traveled to Croatia to find her. Kelly has revealed part of the conversation between Britt and Jason once he arrives. Here are some of the exciting situations that are coming up. It evokes a wide range of emotions. There are some angry and soft moments. It is very complicated. Kelly disclosed. Cody's infatuation with Ava, prompted by their recent kiss at her gallery, appears to be succeeding, as it aims to liberate her mother, Alexis Davis, from Ava and Rick Lansing's blackmail over Christina's break-cutting ruse. However, Ava's sneaky assurance to Nina Reeves that she can manage, Cody suggests, she is using him to make Rick jealous, or possibly for a wider game. Is Cody playing Ava, or is she tugging his strings? Christina's plan meets Ava's deceit. Christina's audacious decision to pay Cody to seduce Ava in the hopes of breaking her, and Rick's blackmail hold has fans divided on who is outwitting whom. Cody's kiss with Ava, motivated by her rage at Rick's revived romance with Elizabeth Baldwin, appears to fit into Christina's scheme. Ava's confident remark to Nina, that she has Cody under control, implies that she is using his attention to stoke Rick's jealousy, or perhaps more, as a power play. What are your thoughts? Is Cody following Christina's commands, or is Ava using him as a pawn in her own scheme? Ava's game threatens Cody's control. The stakes are sure to rise as Ava leans into her flirtation with Cody, her eyes shining with intent that extends beyond a simple rebound. Cody believes he is managing the distraction for Christina, but he may be outmatched by Ava's talent for deception, honed over years of outwitting rivals like as Sunny Coranthas. It is likely that Ava's plan to manage Cody will uncover Christina's ploy or trap him in a broader conspiracy entirely. Molly Lansing Davis may discover Cody's motivations and send him packing before they even have a chance to take off. Is Ava using Cody to her advantage, or will he remain one step ahead? Who is really playing whom? With Christina's plot relying on Cody, we wonder if he is manipulating Ava or falling into her trap. Will Ava's plan to awaken the green-eyed monster within Rick derail Christina's efforts to save Alexis, or will Cody's allegiance prevail? The fans are already invested in this new romance, but it appears that Ava has the intelligence to outperform Cody's abilities. Is he overestimating his skill set as a conman, or, at the very least, underestimating Ava's capabilities? Thanks for watching GH Forever. Don't forget to like and comment your favorite moments. Subscribe for more GH nostalgia. See you in the next episode.